Hey, good morning. So it's getting close to Christmas and we're out here at Chessington World of Adventures near Leatherhead in Surrey in England. We've come out for Christmas at Chessington today. So the deal with it is you pay £20 if you're an annual pass holder to get in. They give you a hot drink and a treat as well. We get to meet Santa, and we had to book a time to meet Santa, so we've gone for 13:45 or 1:45 in the afternoon. They've given us a map which is getting very wet, so can't really, it's difficult to show you guys. It's raining quite heavily today. There's a couple of things we can do. We can do Elmos Christmas Story Time, the Wild Christmas Panto, Santa's Grotto, Christmas Kitchen, things like that. So we're going to go and find some Christmassy things to do, see what we can get on. And also this fits in quite nicely with our last video, which was what can you do in the rain at Chessington, because again, it's raining at Chessington. So follow us along, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up as well as you're watching the video, it really helps us out a lot. Let's go have some fun, Christmas-wise. Alright, so to give you guys a couple of pointers today. Firstly, the main car park is closed off. That's being used as a COVID testing site. So if you do come along, make sure you don't go in there. Obviously, you don't want to be rolling down your windows and speaking to somebody at a COVID testing site. It's just weird. You have to go and park at the resort car park. There are electric vehicle chargers there, but they may be blocked, as I found out. Only one was blocked, thankfully. We've got another cool thing here. We've got the Christmas Panto stage, so this is where we were saying we're going to go later. I'm going to come and sit and watch this later. Really good. They've got social distancing markers on all of the benches. Every other bench is in play, basically. The first ride we're going to ride today is the Aztec shooting game, basically. So we absolutely love this ride. Obviously, like I said in the last video, you can go and check that out. Really good. The decorations here are fantastic, and we found a Gruffalo. So that's really cool. The decorations here are fantastic. In this particular area right at this moment, they're not. But up by the entrance we found sort of Gruffalo themed snowmen. Obviously we've got Christmas trees everywhere. So far so good. And as I showed you in the last video as well, this is Croc Drop. So this is going to be the new ride that's coming for 21 season. And yeah, basically I think it's going to be like Detonator at Alton Towers, or Dr. Doom's Fearful, sorry, at Islands of Adventures in Orlando, the standard drop tower. So not my cup of tea. I don't like being dropped like that, but we will come and check it out for next year and let you guys know what it's like. We're just trying to find our way around the park at the moment. There's it's really dead, but one of the things about the Merlin parks is, even though you're kind of allowed into the park from like 30 minutes, 40 minutes before the park officially opens, you can't get on the rides. Bit of a frustrating day already, actually. We're only 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, but what we've found out the hard way actually is the majority of the rides are actually closed. There's only 11 attractions open. Chessington being what it is, fountain's just gone off behind us very randomly. I don't know, Becky just pressed a button, so is it? We've got like a story about tigers going on. Toon Blasters is closed. Obviously all the water rides are closed, I understand that. All of the roller coasters are closed as well, apart from Vampire. Pretty disappointing actually. We've come over to Land of the Tigers, the Aztec area or Egyptian area or whatever. Basically completely closed off. Now we've got a sign up saying there's a tiger talk at 11:45, but that looks like that's all that there is around this area. So basically half the park is closed today. I get that it's December and we're not normally open this late, but when it cost us as annual pass holders £20 to get in, and we haven't had much of the season anyway because it's closed for extenuating circumstances, which I understand. Leaves a sour taste in your mouth, you know. I'll let you know at the end of the video whether it's worth it, but first impressions aren't looking good, really. Alright, so first up we found the magical Christmas kitchen. Now this is a kid's experience to some extent. If you're a kid you get a cookie at the end of the trail, but we're childless millennials, so we don't get a cookie, unfortunately. We found dirty fries here though. The garlic one, the pizza one, bacon one, the kids one. Oh, right, let's go inside. This is really festive.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Christmas. Welcome to the magical Christmas kitchen. I can't wait for you to...
Smells Christmassy as well.
Delicious cookies they've been baking for you. Let me tell you.
Yeah, let's go. Hey!
I just have some cookies. Oh no, they're completely burnt. You don't like burnt cookies, do you?
No.
I don't know what to do about that. Oh, I know, Chef made some lovely cookies earlier. You go and ask him for one. How about that? Is that alright? Don't tell him I burnt these, I'll be in trouble.
So we just did the magical Christmas kitchen. As I said, that's kind of a children's themed thing. Ideally you have to have children to go through there and then you get a cookie at the end of it. But we're quite happy that we got to do that. It was really good. It obviously aimed completely at children, everything sort of at knee height and stuff like that. And the kids get a cookie at the end of it. We did find out we get our cookie and our hot drink over by Rattlesnake, the roller coaster. So we're going to, which isn't clear at all. And as I said, there's not a lot that's really open today. So the Christmas kitchen itself can actually be found near the main entrance to the park, just off to the side by the I think it's near the Land of the Dragons, near the Jungle Trek area. So I do suggest going over there and checking it out. If you've got kids, it's going to be a much more enjoyable experience. You get to see them jump up and down and have a bit of fun and eat some cookies and whatnot. Now we are going to go and find the Christmas market, which doesn't look very busy and it doesn't look open actually. So we've got a couple of booths here. And if that's the full extent of Christmas market, then that's the most disappointing Christmas market I've seen. It's going well so far. Going very well. Rides that are open, so you've got Room on a Broom, you've got Gruffalo Ride, you've got Vampire, which is open. So those are the three that we're going to do. You've got a few more as well, but they are all sort of, again, we're in a kids theme park, so they're all aimed at children.
The snow is coming down, I'm watching it fall, lots of people around, baby please come home.
So we're going to go into the Sea Life Centre now, and this is all included as part of your ticket on a normal day as well as Christmas and whatnot. So let's go inside and see what kind of fishes and aquatic life we can see. Get some starfish here. Little things on the glass as well. They have got signs up saying don't touch the windows. Proper seaside waves, yeah. And seagulls as well. It's a lobster. It's my lobster. This is Steve the stingray and Sheila the stingray as well.
Sally's gone out to lunch.
Yeah. There's another little baby at the back as well. We've got a little stingray tank here. Look at this one. Hello. Hello.
Wow, he's got his nose out.
Look at this mouth. I think he's expecting a mince pie.
It's good.
I want to... No. Oh. That was cool. This one's really friendly, isn't he? We've got the hands-on area at the moment that it is closed due to social distancing, but you can normally like play with these guys. And then there's cleaner shrimp in here as well, who play with your hands. And we actually saw these at the aquarium in Copenhagen, so I'll put a link up in the top corner to that now, where they like completely played with my hands and stuff like that. I think that was fish rather than shrimp, but it's the same kind of experience. All of the Nemos and the Marlins. So what we've got here is a little bit of information on Little Grey and Little White, and we've got videos going on here. These are the beluga whales. Now we saw a whole video about these guys at the Brighton Aquarium a little while back there. Based in Iceland, and Sea Life are doing a lot of conservation, so I'll link in the top corner to the Brighton video so you can have a look at that. And that's the oldest aquarium going, so really cool Brighton Aquarium. That was quite good. I do enjoy a little aquarium. We're now going to go to hopefully get to Elmos mini stage. We got some singers going on at the entrance. Obviously we had to come in the hotel entrance rather than the main entrance. We got somebody on the stage here singing and dancing. Pretty cool.
It's your time to shine now, everybody. You love to dance. Electric guitar.
Alright, we're about to watch Elmer's Christmas story time. It's definitely designed for kids.
Elmer, and Merry Christmas, boys and girls. Now, Elmer, tell us, are you excited to go on your Christmas adventure today? You are? Fabulous. Now, boys and girls, I think we're about ready. So, let the story begin. Elmer, the patchwork elephant, was so excited. The next day, the tree was all decorated. The presents! Oh, cried the young elephant. The presents, wrapped and decorated, were placed all around the tree. When it was finished, all of the other animals came to admire it. Wow! Look at these presents, Elmer.
Appropriately for Christmas, we've got a reindeer. Look at him. As you saw, we just saw Elmer's Christmas story time. That was really actually quite good, considering it was for children. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't film a lot of it because of copyright infringement and things like that. There was a lot of real Christmas music in there. But now we're going to come over and watch the sea lions be fed. Oh, he's so excited.
Well, good morning adventurers and welcome down to Sea Lion Bay here at Chessington World of Adventures Resort. My name is Jamie, I'm just behind you, and over on the beach we have Kenny, who is one of our wonderful sea lion trainers. Now, the chap on the beach is the lovely Harley. He is 23 years old, and as I said to you earlier, the even older guy on the beach next to him is Kenny, who oversees our lovely California sea lions here at Chessington. And that's what we're going to talk to you a little bit about today. There's Harley blowing bubbles there for you. Now, the main reason that we do training down here at Sea Lion Bay is predominantly for what we call husbandry reasons. So basically, just in case the sea lions need to be seen by the vets. Now, it's quite difficult to take a sea lion to the vets, so we have to bring the vets to see them should they get poorly. So we train the sea lions to present certain parts of their body, so if the vet needs to look at them and give them a nice little check over, then it's absolutely easy peasy for the sea lions. Now, like I say, Harley's 23 years old, so he's been doing this for quite a long time. And Kenny actually worked with Harley over 10 years ago as well, so they've got a really, really good relationship. Now, one thing that you're going to see Kenny doing shortly is giving Harley a little bit of a pat on the back, and that is basically to start what we call descents. So getting him used to all sorts of different feelings around his body. So just in case Harley needs something like an injection, that is completely, again, easy peasy for him, because he's got used to people sort of touching him around the area as well. There he is, giving you all a little wave. Do you want to give him a little wave back, adventurers? Seals flipper, on the other hand, they're a lot smaller. They're about the size of our hands, and the seals move a little bit differently, as Harley's showing you there. That is how a seal moves, because they haven't got those big flippers to be able to support themselves. They're only about the size of our hands in comparison.
Let's go into the Trail of Kings now and see if we can find any lions. Alright, after walking through the Trail of the Kings, we didn't see a lot, obviously, because it's quite cold today. There's not a lot of animals going out. But we're going to jump on Vampire. The queue times are really bad today. Vampire's at 30 minutes. Room on a Broom was at, I think Room on a Broom was at 45 to an hour. So, because there's not a lot of rides open today, all the wait times are really high, which it makes life pretty difficult for us. For lunchtime, we were going to go to the smokehouse, which I actually advised against in the last video that we did from here, but they've got a festive sub there, and the queue was crazy. So we've avoided that. We've got a bratwurst though. This is £6. We've got 3 choices of the bratwurst. We've got standard, smoky, or smoky with cheese. So we've gone for smoky with cheese, onions as well, and lots of ketchup. So we're going to enjoy this, and then we're going to go and see the show on the main stage. And that's Mane spelled M-A-N-E, as in mane of a lion. Quite good. So this is where we can come for our hot drink after we saw the other festive kitchen earlier. This is over by Rattlesnake, as you can see behind, which is actually closed today, as is everything else. Alright, so we got our adults hot drinks and treats. So we're allowed a small hot drink. I've got a hot chocolate, Becky's got a latte, and we get a mince pie each as well. So not too bad. We don't know if we're going to be able to go to Santa's Grotto, which we thought we would. Basically, I made a mistake and I booked child's tickets, and so I thought everything was included, but apparently not. So we're going to try and figure that out in a little bit, but we're heading to the main stage now to go and check on the event. It should be going on in about 5 minutes or so, so hopefully we'll get a seat.
Let's see your clashing those hands. Looking good. Well, look what the cat's dragged in. It's wickedly wonderful to see so many ugly little faces, because that means you will all get to witness the final snowy castle and that wretched Guinevere Queenie melt away, and Christmas will be mine! Now obviously that stupid talisman is hidden away in that glitter castle, so all I need is a believable disguise to fool her into handing it over, and Christmas will be mine!
If all the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise our toast.
Hello everyone, I'm so glad you've all made it. My name is Queen Guinevere, and for the last 3,642 winters, I've hosted the kingdom's Christmas extravaganza that takes place here in my home. It's of course the most wonderful season of all, and deserves the biggest, most swelliest of celebrations. Hey, boys and girls and grown-ups, put your hand up if you would like to come to the party too. Well, of course you can. It's going to be truly marvellous. The kingdom is in a spot of bother. Hestia, the dragon queen from the land of the dragons, has been up to her old tricks again. Some of the kingdoms have already lost their winter enchantments and might miss out on all the fun. But not to worry, boys and girls, for the dragon's magic can't ruin Christmas without this! And she knows better than to turn up here.
Guinevere, look! The boys and girls are waving their arms like I asked them to. That means there must be a big, scary monster around. I think we should go and check. There was not a monster, you silly snowdrops.
You were all just trying to trick us. Yes! Wow! Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Little Twinkle. I can already feel winter returning and the kingdom filling with festive cheer.
Are you telling me that we went through all of that just for the Queens to be BFFs and live happily ever after?
Oh, I guess so.
Oh.
Come on, Jingles, let's go have a well-deserved cookie and a steam. See you soon, boys and girls!
Doing this exciting or? Good.
Lots of people.
They're on a skunk experience.
Well, that's it for our day at Chessington World of Adventures, our Christmas day at Chessington World of Adventures. Very disappointing, thoroughly disappointed with that. There wasn't a lot to do, only a handful of rides. Nothing really open, so the things that were open were severely queued. Talking 45 to an hour for some rides. The Gruffalo ride was only 15 minutes, but Room on a Broom was 60 minutes, basically the entire day. We got into the sea life, that was really cool. We got our cookie and our hot drink. If you're an adult, you're not allowed to go and meet Santa in his grotto and whatnot. Obviously, we booked the wrong tickets for that anyway. We'd booked a child's ticket thinking, by mistake, not the adult's ticket, so I thought we could go to the grotto, but as it turns out you can't. That Christmas kitchen that we saw at the beginning of the day, you're also not allowed to do that as an adult either. We were just quite lucky to be let in, so I think we lucked out on that part, but it sort of really opens your eyes to how little there is to do here today if you're an adult. So I'd say don't bother coming out at all. £20 as well per person, even if you've got an annual pass. Like if you've got an annual pass, it's £20. It's more expensive, I think £35 if you don't have an annual pass. So I really can't recommend doing that at all. But hey, it is what it is. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, I do appreciate it a lot. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. See you on the other side. Have a good Christmas. Thanks.